This food has more protein than eggs. Prevent muscle loss after 60. Naturally, I vividly recall a moment from just a few years ago that fundamentally altered my understanding of nutrition and its profound impact on aging. For what felt like decades, the common wisdom, reinforced by countless health narratives, proclaimed eggs to be the ultimate protein source, the undisputed monarch of muscle building. Every single morning, I would dutifully boil 2 eggs, convinced I was making an excellent, health-conscious choice for my body. A ritual I believed was fortifying me against the inevitable march of time. This conviction was deeply ingrained, a truth universally acknowledged in my personal health regimen. Yet this long-held belief was shattered during a routine medical examination. My doctor, with a direct and probing gaze, inquired, "Are you genuinely certain you're consuming an adequate amount of protein to sustain your muscle mass?" I responded with a chuckle, almost dismissively. "Absolutely. I eat eggs without fail every day." But his reaction was telling, a slow, deliberate shake of the head that instantly signaled the inadequacy of my answer. It was in that moment, receiving his gentle but firm correction, that I confronted a truth so startling, so contrary to everything I thought I knew, that it left me profoundly shocked. The stark reality, as he explained, is that eggs, while a decent source, offer a modest average of merely 13 grams of protein per 100 grams. While certainly not negligible, this figure paled in comparison to a broader nutritional landscape, revealing that it was far from the optimal or most potent source available. Indeed, a wealth of other natural food sources exist, readily available, yet surprisingly obscure, that deliver a staggering 4 to 5 times that protein concentration. The most disquieting revelation, however, was the widespread ignorance surrounding these superior options, particularly among individuals aged 60 and above. This pervasive lack of awareness is deeply concerning because, almost imperceptibly, quietly, and persistently, an insufficient intake of high-quality protein orchestrates a silent decline in our invaluable muscle mass. This insidious process manifests in tangible, debilitating ways. Our strides become noticeably slower, our legs feel increasingly feeble and unstable, and the risk of debilitating falls escalates dramatically, eroding our independence and quality of life. This understanding compelled me to delve deeper, to uncover and share this vital knowledge. Thus, today, I am compelled to illuminate and meticulously detail the top 10 extraordinary foods that demonstrably surpass eggs in their protein content, meticulously ranked from the 10th position all the way to a remarkable discovery that scientists are actively investigating for its unparalleled potential to aid even stroke survivors in the arduous journey of muscle regeneration. The claims I am about to present may indeed sound almost incredible, pushing the boundaries of conventional nutritional wisdom, but I assure you, every single assertion is rigorously substantiated by extensive, peer-reviewed scientific research published in reputable journals, providing a bedrock of evidence for these transformative insights. Before we embark on this illuminating journey into dietary empowerment, I warmly invite you to take a brief moment. Please share a comment below, letting us know your location in the world, and more importantly, reflecting on your current energy levels. Your experiences and insights are invaluable to us. We diligently read every single comment, fostering a vibrant community of health-conscious individuals, and we genuinely cherish the opportunity to connect and learn from each one of you. Without further ado, let us now commence this exploration into superior protein sources that can redefine aging. Our 10th contender, starting this incredible list, is a familiar sight to many, yet its profound capacity for muscle nourishment and strength remains largely unrecognized: Greek yogurt. Specifically, the non-fat, meticulously strained variety, which, contrary to its innocuous appearance, is surprisingly potent in its protein delivery. While the general health benefits of Greek yogurt are commonly acknowledged, a vast majority of older adults remain unaware of the sheer quantity of muscle-supporting protein intricately packed into its non-fat, strained form, with an impressive 10.3 grams of protein per 100 grams. This humble dairy product substantially outperforms a standard boiled egg, which typically offers a mere 6.3 grams. This represents nearly double the protein, crucially, without the accompanying extra saturated fat that can be a concern for cardiovascular health. The secret to Greek yogurt's unparalleled potency lies entirely in its unique preparation process. Unlike regular yogurt, this particular type undergoes a meticulous filtration, not just once, not twice, but an intensive 3 times. This rigorous straining process is designed to systematically remove a significant portion of the liquid whey and lactose, which are typically found in standard yogurt. What remains after this extensive process is a wonderfully thick, lusciously creamy yogurt, which is not only exceptionally rich in highly digestible protein, but also remarkably gentle on the digestive system, making it an ideal choice for aging individuals who may experience increased lactose sensitivity or digestive challenges. The scientific community has taken note of its benefits. A compelling 2020 study, whose findings were meticulously published in the prestigious journal Nutrients, brought to light an extraordinary discovery. Senior participants who consistently incorporated at least 20 grams of dairy-based protein into their daily dietary intake demonstrated a remarkable preservation of 25% more muscle mass over a concentrated period of 12 weeks. This protective effect was particularly pronounced when their protein consumption was synergistically combined with regular, moderate physical activity, such as daily walking. This isn't merely a theoretical advantage. It represents tangible, measurable protection against the insidious and often inevitable age-related muscle loss, a condition known as sarcopenia, which significantly compromises mobility and independence. Furthermore, incorporating Greek yogurt into one's daily dietary regimen is remarkably straightforward and adaptable. Its naturally low lactose content means that even individuals with mild lactose sensitivity typically find it well tolerated and easily digestible, circumventing the discomfort often associated with other dairy products. However, a crucial distinction must be made. For optimal health benefits, it is imperative to select the plain, non-fat version. It is equally important to consciously avoid those varieties that are heavily laden with excessive syrupy fruit preparations or gratuitous amounts of added sugars, which can negate many of its intrinsic health advantages. To further amplify its already impressive nutritional profile and muscle-building capabilities, consider incorporating a spoonful of freshly ground flax seeds, known for their omega-3 fatty acids and fiber, or a handful of vibrant, antioxidant-rich fresh berries. Alternatively, it can be effortlessly blended into your morning smoothie for a creamy, protein-packed start to the day, whipped into a flavorful, savory dip for vegetables or whole grain crackers, or even utilized as a versatile, creamy base for nutritious salad dressings, offering a wholesome alternative to heavier, less beneficial options. The versatility of Greek yogurt means it can be seamlessly integrated into almost any meal, making it an accessible and powerful ally in the quest for sustained muscle health. Prepare yourself, because the next entry on our list is a bona fide protein heavyweight, a staple that might very well be dormant in your kitchen cabinet, perhaps untouched and overlooked for years, despite its immense potential. Ascending to the number 9 position are cooked chickpeas. These unassuming legumes, when cooked, deliver an impressive bounty of approximately 11.2 grams of protein per 100 grams, consistently and quietly outperforming eggs in their capacity to support and sustain aging muscles. However, the true multifaceted value of chickpeas extends far beyond their commendable protein contribution. What truly elevates their status is their abundant provision of dietary fiber, a critical nutritional component that eggs entirely lack. This substantial fiber content plays a pivotal role in maintaining robust digestive health, ensuring regularity, and preventing common age-related digestive issues. Beyond that, it is instrumental in the delicate regulation of blood sugar levels, mitigating the risk of sharp spikes and subsequent crashes, which is particularly beneficial for managing metabolic health as we age. Furthermore, the fiber and other phytochemicals in chickpeas contribute significantly to reducing chronic inflammation, a silent, pervasive adversary that plays a major, often underestimated role in the progressive deterioration of muscle mass over time. In fact, groundbreaking research, meticulously documented and published in the esteemed American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, revealed a profound finding. Older adults who proactively began substituting animal-derived proteins with plant-based sources, such as the humble chickpea and other legumes, experienced a remarkable reduction of up to 26% in muscle loss over a sustained period. This significant protective effect was attributed to two primary factors: a discernible reduction in systemic inflammation and the cultivation of a healthier, more diverse gut bacterial ecosystem, both of which legumes are inherently adept at improving. But the nutritional advantages of chickpeas do not end there. They also serve as an exceptional natural reservoir of magnesium, an essential mineral that is absolutely critical for the proper and efficient contraction of muscles, as well as for facilitating faster, more effective post-exercise recovery. Without an adequate supply of magnesium, muscles are prone to weakening, becoming uncomfortably tight, and fatiguing with surprising ease, severely impacting daily activities and physical resilience. To unlock the maximum nutritional and digestive benefits from chickpeas, the traditional practice of soaking them overnight prior to cooking is highly recommended. This preparatory step not only softens the legumes, dramatically improving their digestibility, but also significantly enhances the bioavailability of their nutrients, meaning your body can absorb and utilize a greater proportion of the valuable compounds they contain. Once expertly cooked to tender perfection, the culinary possibilities are virtually boundless. You can effortlessly blend them into a velvety, creamy hummus, enriched with a splash of high-quality olive oil and a squeeze of fresh lemon juice for a burst of flavor. Alternatively, they can be roasted to a delightful crispness, seasoned with your favorite spices, creating a truly satisfying and crunchy snack. Or, for a more substantial meal, they can be robustly mixed into hearty, warming stews and aromatic curries, infusing these dishes with both texture and a powerful protein boost. Chickpeas truly represent an accessible, affordable, and incredibly versatile cornerstone for an age-defying diet. Moving onward, our attention turns to a food that, despite its comparatively diminutive size, boasts an unexpectedly formidable nutritional profile. It is a protein-packed bite that, regrettably, most individuals tend to overlook or simply walk past without a second thought. Presenting at number 8, cooked quinoa. Once properly prepared, quinoa delivers an impressive approximately 14 grams of protein per 100 grams, a figure that on its own is noteworthy. But what truly distinguishes quinoa is its classification as a complete protein. That's correct, a complete protein, a characteristic rarely found in the vast world of plant-based foods. Unlike the majority of plant sources, quinoa naturally encompasses all 9 essential amino acids, those critical building blocks of protein that your body is utterly incapable of synthesizing on its own, and must, therefore, acquire through dietary intake. This crucial distinction means that the protein derived from quinoa is structurally and functionally ideal for your muscles to effectively utilize for their primary functions. Comprehensive rebuilding, efficient recovery after physical exertion, and ultimately, sustained growth and increased strength, making it an invaluable asset for maintaining muscular vitality. A key attribute that makes quinoa particularly outstanding for older adults is its notably high content of lysine. Lysine is an indispensable amino acid that plays a foundational role in several vital physiological processes, including the intricate mechanisms of muscle repair, the crucial uptake of calcium for bone health, and the production of collagen, a protein essential for skin, joints, and connective tissues. Its significance for aging bodies cannot be overstated. According to a compelling 2022 study rigorously published in Nutrients, older adults who consistently incorporated quinoa into their daily meals experienced a measurable and significant 9% boost in leg strength within a remarkably short span of just 8 weeks. This stands in stark contrast to a control group who consumed plain white rice, highlighting quinoa's specific muscle-enhancing effects. To further amplify quinoa's effectiveness and nutritional availability, soaking it overnight prior to cooking is a highly beneficial practice. This preparatory step is not merely a culinary tip. It actively helps to reduce the presence of natural compounds such as saponins, which, while harmless in small quantities, can potentially interfere with optimal nutrient absorption. Simultaneously, soaking significantly enhances the bioavailability of its protein, ensuring that your body can extract and utilize a greater percentage of this precious macronutrient. For cooking, consider a strategic upgrade. Swap plain water with nutrient-rich bone broth or a low-sodium vegetable stock. This simple substitution infuses the quinoa with additional beneficial minerals, enriching its nutritional density. For an added layer of health benefits, a touch of turmeric and a pinch of black pepper can be incorporated. This dynamic duo provides a gentle yet potent anti-inflammatory effect, further supporting muscle health and overall well-being. In terms of culinary integration, quinoa is remarkably versatile. It excels as the foundation for warm, nourishing grain bowls, serves as a wholesome and energizing component in savory breakfast dishes, or can be elegantly mixed into vibrant, nutrient-dense veggie stir-fries. For a truly protein-rich and satisfying meal, consider topping it with sautéed mushrooms, a medley of fresh greens, or even a perfectly soft-boiled egg. The most encouraging aspect of incorporating quinoa into your diet is its efficacy. A modest 3/4 of a cup per day, consumed consistently, can lead to noticeable and significant improvements in both muscle recovery capabilities and sustained energy levels, thereby empowering older adults to maintain an active and independent lifestyle. Now, preparing to make its entrance is a protein source that enjoys widespread reverence among elite athletes, yet puzzlingly remains largely overlooked and strangely forgotten by the vast majority of seniors. Once you fully grasp its extraordinary capabilities and multifaceted benefits, it is highly probable that your perspective on this humble food will be forever transformed. Taking the 7th spot on our esteemed list, pumpkin seeds. These small, nutrient-dense powerhouses contain an astonishing 19 grams of protein in every 100 grams, meaning they deliver nearly twice the protein punch you would typically derive from an equivalent quantity of eggs. However, their true brilliance and profound value extend far beyond their impressive protein count. Pumpkin seeds are an opulent reservoir of essential minerals, notably magnesium, iron, and zinc. These 3 minerals are not just beneficial, they are absolutely critical, and coincidentally, many older adults, particularly those advancing beyond the age of 60, frequently exhibit deficiencies in one or more of them. The question then becomes, why are these particular minerals so critically important for aging bodies? Magnesium, for instance, is fundamental for myriad physiological processes, including the proper and efficient contraction and relaxation of muscles, playing a vital role in preventing uncomfortable and often debilitating muscle cramping. It is also a cofactor in over 300 enzymatic reactions, many of which are directly involved in energy production and muscle function. Iron, another crucial mineral, ensures that your muscles receive a sufficient and consistent supply of oxygen, a prerequisite for them to function optimally, repair themselves effectively after activity, and perform daily tasks without undue fatigue. Without adequate iron, oxygen transport is compromised, leading to muscle weakness and reduced endurance. Zinc, the third of this vital trio, is indispensable for the intricate processes of rebuilding muscle tissue, facilitating cellular repair, and ensuring that your body's complex recovery systems operate smoothly and efficiently. It also plays a key role in immune function, which is intrinsically linked to recovery and overall physiological resilience. Consequently, even a diet that appears to be high in protein can fall short if these foundational minerals are lacking. Your body simply cannot utilize protein efficiently or effectively if these indispensable cofactors are absent or in insufficient supply. A particularly revealing study published in the authoritative Journal of Medicinal Food underscored the remarkable impact of pumpkin seeds. It demonstrated that the daily consumption of pumpkin seeds contributed to a significant reduction in muscle inflammation by an impressive margin of up to 38% in older adults, achieved within a mere 12 weeks. This outcome is not merely about maintaining existing muscle mass. It signifies a tangible reversal of hidden chronic inflammation, a silent but destructive force that continuously breaks down and degrades muscle tissue over extended periods. To maximize the myriad benefits derived from pumpkin seeds, it is advisable to opt for the raw, unsalted variety. This conscious choice helps you circumvent the ingestion of unnecessary sodium and avoids the potential degradation of beneficial nutrients that can occur during extensive processing, which might inadvertently counteract their inherent advantages. Incorporating them into your diet is delightfully simple. Generously sprinkle them over your morning Greek yogurt for added crunch and nutrition. Toss a spoonful into your vibrant fruit or vegetable smoothie, or even finely grind them into a rich, creamy seed butter that offers both a delectable taste and a powerful protein surge. Pumpkin seeds are a small addition with a monumental impact on muscle preservation and overall vitality. Our journey through superior protein sources now brings us to a food typically associated with specialized gym menus and the regimens of hardcore athletes. Yet, when utilized judiciously and integrated thoughtfully, it stands poised to become an absolute game changer for older adults who are steadfastly committed to preserving their strength and cherished independence. Securing the number 6 position on our list is tempeh. This remarkable fermented soybean product delivers an astonishing 20 grams of protein per 100 grams, a figure that well surpasses the modest offerings of eggs. However, the truly defining characteristic that sets tempeh apart isn't merely its impressive quantitative protein content. Rather, it is the sophisticated manner in which that protein is delivered and metabolized by the body. Unlike its more common soybean cousin, tofu, which is produced from soy milk, tempeh is uniquely crafted from whole soybeans that have undergone a controlled fermentation process. And this singular process, fermentation, orchestrates a complete transformation, enhancing its nutritional profile and digestibility. Fermentation not only significantly facilitates easier digestion for older adults whose digestive systems may become less robust with age, but it also remarkably unlocks a treasure trove of additional nutrients. These newly bioavailable compounds actively protect delicate muscle tissue from the inexorable and often unseen process of age-related breakdown, acting as a crucial shield against sarcopenia. Crucially, tempeh provides all 9 essential amino acids, rendering it a complete protein. This means its protein structure is perfectly tailored for your body to effectively utilize in the complex processes of rebuilding, maintaining, and strengthening muscle. Furthermore, it is naturally rich in leucine, a critically important branched-chain amino acid renowned for its unparalleled ability to kickstart or initiate muscle protein synthesis, the fundamental biological process through which muscles grow and repair themselves. This attribute is of paramount significance, particularly after the age of 60, a period when the body's anabolic response to protein consumption begins to wane, becoming less effective, thereby necessitating more potent and bioavailable sources. Yet, there is an often overlooked benefit of tempeh that warrants special attention: its profound impact on gut health. Thanks to its fermentation process, tempeh is a natural source of probiotics, the beneficial bacteria that inhabit and flourish within your digestive tract. These industrious microorganisms do far more than merely assist with digestion. They exert a direct and significant influence on how efficiently and thoroughly your body absorbs and subsequently utilizes protein, impacting its ultimate efficacy for muscle growth and repair. A substantial and meticulously conducted study, published in the authoritative American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, revealed a fascinating correlation. Senior participants exhibiting a more diverse and healthy gut microbiome successfully retained an impressive 18% more lean muscle mass over the course of a year, even when their dietary protein intake was comparable to those with poorer gut health. This suggests that tempeh isn't merely supplying your muscles with raw material, it's actively empowering your gut with the essential microbial tools necessary to unlock and optimize the utilization of that vital fuel. Integrating tempeh into your meals is both simple and rewarding. For instance, you can slice it thinly and pan-sear it until golden brown, perhaps with a splash of tamari for umami or apple cider vinegar for a tangy zest. This technique coaxes out a rich, savory flavor without resorting to unhealthy added sugars or heavy, calorie-dense oils. It can be crumbled into vibrant stir-fries, layered as a substantial and flavorful component, in sandwiches, or lightly sprinkled over fresh salads. Its inherently firm texture and distinct nutty taste make it an exceptional and satisfying plant-based substitute for meat in a vast array of culinary applications, offering a versatile and healthful alternative for protein-focused meal planning. As we progress further up our list, we are now entering an entirely new and exciting category of protein sources, one that is quietly but emphatically emerging as a game changer, particularly for individuals aged 63 and beyond. Stepping into the number 5 spot is spirulina. For every 100 grams, this ancient blue-green algae delivers an astonishing and almost jaw-dropping 29 grams of protein, a figure that represents nearly triple the protein content you would typically derive from an equivalent serving of eggs. But its protein prowess doesn't stop at quantity. Studies consistently demonstrate that an extraordinary up to 85% of the protein present in spirulina is remarkably bioavailable. This critical distinction signifies that your muscles can absorb and convert spirulina's protein into tangible strength and functional capacity far more readily and efficiently than many traditional animal-based proteins, making it an exceptionally effective resource for an aging physiology. Furthermore, since spirulina thoughtfully provides all 9 essential amino acids, including a particularly generous and potent dose of leucine, it effectively sends a clear, unequivocal message to your aging muscles. It's time to rebuild, to regenerate, and to fortify. However, spirulina's impressive contributions to health do not cease with its protein content. It also actively engages in combating one of the most insidious and silent adversaries of muscle health in the senior population: inflammation. Chronic, low-grade, systemic inflammation is a pervasive and detrimental condition that can significantly impede muscle repair processes, accelerate the rate of muscle loss, and thereby contribute to the onset and progression of sarcopenia. Fortuitously, spirulina contains a truly unique and powerful compound known as phycocyanin. This remarkable pigment, as evidenced by a compelling 2022 study published in Nutrients, was shown to effectively lower C-reactive protein, CRP, levels by an impressive 32%, with CRP being a widely recognized and crucial biomarker for systemic inflammation. Simultaneously, spirulina demonstrates the ability to boost nitric oxide levels within the body. Nitric oxide is a vital molecule that facilitates vasodilation, the widening of blood vessels, thereby helping to improve overall blood flow. This enhanced circulation ensures that essential nutrients, oxygen, and healing compounds can reach and repair muscle fibers with greater speed and efficiency, optimizing recovery and growth. To reap these extensive benefits, there's no need to endure the unpalatable experience of forcing down spoonfuls of raw spirulina powder. The most effortless and palatable method to incorporate spirulina into your daily routine is to simply add a modest teaspoon to your morning smoothie, blending it harmoniously with ingredients such as a ripe banana for sweetness, a handful of fresh spinach for additional nutrients, and a few walnuts for healthy fats and texture. Alternatively, it can be gently stirred into warm oatmeal immediately after cooking, allowing its properties to infuse the meal. You can also ingeniously mix it into homemade energy balls, crafted from dates, various seeds, and your favorite nut butter, creating a deliciously convenient and protein-packed snack. Consistent daily consumption of just 1 teaspoon of spirulina can, within a mere few weeks, lead to truly noticeable and encouraging improvements in overall muscle strength, sustained energy levels throughout the day, and enhanced post-activity recovery, making it a powerful ally in the pursuit of vibrant aging. If the information shared in this video has resonated with you and proven helpful thus far, please take a moment to express your appreciation by hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel, ensuring you don't miss out on the invaluable insights we have yet to unveil. Our next contender, securing the number 4 spot, is hemp seeds. These small, versatile seeds are a powerhouse, boasting approximately 35 grams of protein per 100 grams. What sets hemp seeds apart, distinguishing them from many other plant-based protein sources, is their exceptional ability to deliver all 9 essential amino acids. Crucially, these amino acids are present in the precise proportions that your body requires to optimally build and repair muscle tissue, a truly rare and highly advantageous trait within the plant kingdom. Even quinoa, often lauded for its complete protein status, does not quite match the exquisite precision of hemp's amino acid profile. Why is this level of precision so profoundly important, especially for individuals beyond the age of 60? The answer lies in the physiological changes associated with aging. As we advance in years, the body often becomes increasingly resistant to protein absorption and utilization, meaning that even if protein is consumed, its effectiveness can be diminished. A comprehensive 2021 review, meticulously published in Frontiers in Nutrition, elucidated this phenomenon, revealing that seniors who consciously integrated complete plant proteins, such as hemp seeds, into their daily meals exhibited superior muscle retention, experienced significantly faster recovery times following physical exertion, and reported notably less fatigue compared to those who relied predominantly on incomplete protein sources. Beyond their remarkable protein content, hemp seeds are also an exceptionally rich and balanced source of both omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. This includes a particularly unique and beneficial compound known as GLA, or gamma-linolenic acid. GLA has been extensively studied and demonstrated to actively support robust joint health, helping to alleviate stiffness and discomfort, effectively reduce systemic inflammation throughout the body, significantly improve mental clarity and cognitive function, and even offer tangible heart protective benefits, all of which are absolutely critical factors for fostering healthy and graceful aging. So, how can one effectively incorporate these nutritional marvels into a daily diet? The simplest and most effective method is to consume them raw. Just a single spoonful can go an incredibly long way in boosting your nutritional intake. They can be effortlessly sprinkled over warm, steamed, or roasted vegetables, stirred into a comforting bowl of oatmeal for an added protein and healthy fat boost, or seamlessly blended into your favorite smoothies. Their inherently soft texture and wonderfully mild, nutty flavor render them an exceptionally easy addition to almost any dish without overpowering its inherent taste. And because of their gentle composition, they are remarkably easy to digest, making them particularly kind to aging stomachs that may be more sensitive to heavier or more complex foods. One important culinary caution to observe: avoid cooking hemp seeds over high heat. Their delicate oils, which are responsible for many of their health benefits, can be easily degraded and lose their potency when subjected to intense thermal stress, thereby diminishing their therapeutic value. Our culinary exploration now leads us towards a protein source that not only robustly supports muscle recovery, but also holds the astonishing potential to help rebuild strength at a fundamental cellular level. Yet, remarkably, it remains almost entirely absent from the diets of nearly all individuals over the age of 60. Taking the third position is seitan. This is not merely a supplement, often referred to colloquially as wheat meat. Seitan is a dense, remarkably meat-like food product meticulously crafted from vital wheat gluten, which is essentially the primary protein component of wheat. It delivers an absolutely stunning 39 grams of protein per 100 grams, a figure that firmly places it in direct competition with the highest protein cuts of animal meat. Crucially, seitan achieves this impressive protein density without the accompanying saturated fat, the digestive heaviness, or the inflammatory responses that are often associated with the consumption of traditional animal products, making it a superior choice for health-conscious aging. Here's what truly distinguishes seitan as an exceptional dietary choice for people over 60: its incredible ease of breakdown and absorption by the body. During its specialized processing, the vast majority of the starch and fiber components are meticulously removed from the wheat, leaving behind a highly concentrated form of pure, unadulterated protein. This characteristic is exceptionally good news for aging digestive systems, which frequently encounter difficulties in efficiently extracting and assimilating nutrients from heavier or more complex meals. In fact, compelling research published in Clinical Nutrition (ESPEN) in 2022 provided clear evidence. Seniors who thoughtfully incorporated plant-based protein isolates, such as seitan, into their regular dietary regimen retained an impressive 21% more lean muscle mass compared to their counterparts who adhered to a more traditional mixed diet. This underscores that seitan is not merely filling or satiating, it is profoundly functional in its capacity to preserve muscle. Furthermore, seitan is inherently low in both fat and carbohydrates, positioning it as an intelligently strategic option for anyone meticulously managing conditions such as diabetes, high cholesterol, or actively pursuing weight loss goals. It empowers you with potent protein fuel without triggering undesirable blood sugar spikes or contributing excessive, unnecessary calories. When it comes to culinary versatility, seitan truly shines. Its wonderfully chewy, satisfying texture remarkably mimics the mouthfeel of meat, arguably surpassing the textural qualities of both tofu and tempeh in its ability to satisfy meat cravings. It can be elegantly sliced into vibrant stir-fries, pan-seared to perfection with aromatic garlic and a drizzle of high-quality olive oil, grilled into savory, satisfying strips for a robust meal, or meticulously roasted with your favorite marinades, creating a plant-based barbecue experience that is bursting with flavor and delightful bite. To further augment its already significant nutritional impact, consider serving seitan alongside vitamin C-rich vegetables such as brightly colored bell peppers or nutrient-dense kale. The rationale behind this pairing is scientifically sound. The non-heme iron present in seitan is absorbed significantly more effectively by the body when it is consumed in conjunction with vitamin C, transforming it into an even more potent muscle-supporting meal. If the revelations about seitan were surprising, then prepare for an even more extraordinary discovery, because our next food takes nutritional efficiency to an entirely new level. Aged for over a year, it possesses a melt-in-your-mouth quality, and thanks to its distinctive structural composition, it helps your body absorb protein up to an astonishing 30% better than even high-quality meat, taking the prestigious number 2 spot on our list, Parmesan cheese. This exquisite cheese delivers an immensely impressive 42 grams of protein per 100 grams, a figure that unequivocally positions it above eggs, surpasses most conventional cuts of beef, and contains more than twice the protein found in milk or cottage cheese. However, the true magic and unparalleled advantage of Parmesan cheese lie not merely in its quantitative protein content, but crucially in the remarkable ease with which your body can actually utilize this protein. This superior digestibility is a direct result of Parmesan's extensive aging process, which typically spans an impressive 12 to 36 months. During this prolonged maturation period, the complex proteins within the cheese undergo a natural enzymatic breakdown, effectively predigesting into simpler, more readily absorbed free-form amino acids and smaller peptides. This partial breakdown significantly simplifies the digestive workload, a factor that becomes increasingly critical as we age, and the body's natural enzyme production, essential for breaking down food, begins to progressively slow down. A significant 2019 study published in Nutrients substantiated this, demonstrating that older adults absorbed amino acids from aged cheeses like Parmesan nearly 30% more efficiently than they did from regular meat. This means that for every bite of Parmesan, you derive a greater nutritional benefit with significantly less effort demanded from your digestive system, an invaluable advantage for maintaining robust health in later years. Moreover, Parmesan cheese naturally contains a generous and highly beneficial amount of leucine, the pivotal amino acid that your body specifically requires to trigger muscle protein synthesis, the very intricate biological process that actively rebuilds, repairs, and protects precious muscle tissue. A mere 30 grams of Parmesan cheese provides well over 1.5 grams of leucine, a quantity sufficient to meet the minimum threshold needed to effectively kickstart muscle growth. This is particularly vital in the strategic prevention and management of sarcopenia, the pervasive and often debilitating age-related loss of muscle mass that compromises strength and mobility. To fully savor its potential and integrate it effectively into your diet, consider adding freshly grated Parmesan to warm, comforting dishes such as roasted vegetables, fluffy omelets, or wholesome whole grain bowls. Gently heating the dish slightly helps to unlock and release more of Parmesan's complex natural aroma and rich, savory flavor. This enhanced sensory experience can be particularly beneficial for boosting appetite, a common challenge many older adults grapple with, ensuring adequate nutrient intake. And herein lies the exquisite beauty of Parmesan. You don't require large quantities to reap its profound benefits. Just a few tablespoons can impart a powerful and meaningful protein boost without overwhelming your plate or adding excessive calories, making it an elegant and highly effective dietary strategy for muscle preservation. Finally, we arrive at our undisputed number one food, a truly exceptional protein source that you will not discover nestled in the dairy aisle, nor will it be found among the conventional meat selections. It is a rich, incredibly dense, and uniquely concentrated powerhouse, brimming with a type of protein that your muscles are specifically engineered to crave, yet, almost unbelievably, it is consumed by virtually no one over the age of 60. Standing supreme at number one, dried fish powder. This extraordinary product is meticulously crafted by dehydrating lean, white fish varieties such as cod or pollock. Once the water content is meticulously removed through this process, what remains is a remarkably fine, highly concentrated powder that is almost entirely pure protein. We are talking about an astonishing 63 grams of protein per 100 grams. This staggering figure represents nearly twice the protein content of eggs, significantly more than that found in chicken breast, and even surpasses the protein concentration of many commercial whey-based supplements. Yet, despite its unparalleled nutritional density and efficacy, it remains largely unknown and woefully underutilized, particularly within the demographic of older adults who stand to benefit most profoundly. The protein contained within dried fish powder is characterized by its rapid and exceptionally efficient absorption, meaning your muscles can begin to utilize it almost immediately for crucial repair processes and for facilitating new growth. A groundbreaking 2020 clinical study, whose findings were rigorously published in Clinical Nutrition, meticulously tracked senior participants who consistently consumed dried cod powder on a daily basis, crucially, without altering their existing exercise routines. The results were nothing short of remarkable. Participants gained an impressive 19% more lean muscle mass in a mere 10 weeks. This was achieved without the need for additional pills or intensive gym sessions, purely through the consistent intake of this high-quality, highly usable protein. What further amplifies its extraordinary effectiveness is its rich profile of essential amino acids, with a particular abundance of leucine, which, as discussed, acts as the key biochemical signal your body requires to activate and drive muscle protein synthesis. Research emanating from Harvard University consistently indicates that the majority of older adults typically do not acquire a sufficient amount of leucine through their conventional daily meals. However, a modest 25 grams of dried fish powder provides well over 3 grams of leucine, a quantity that far exceeds the critical threshold needed to effectively trigger and sustain muscle growth, making it an indispensable tool in the fight against age-related muscle decline. This versatile powder blends effortlessly into a wide array of dishes. It can be stirred into warming soups, heartening stews, creamy mashed vegetables, or even incorporated into savory oatmeal for an exceptionally protein-packed and nutritious breakfast. Its remarkable stability means it stores well, resists spoilage easily, and crucially, does not require chewing, making it an outstanding and highly practical choice for older adults who may experience swallowing difficulties, dysphagia, or suffer from a diminished appetite, conditions that frequently compromise nutritional intake. It is imperative, however, to ensure that you select a food-grade version that contains absolutely no added salt, artificial flavors, or unnecessary preservatives, maintaining its purity and efficacy. This is not just a food, it is a powerful therapeutic tool designed to restore and sustain strength, especially during those crucial years when muscle mass becomes increasingly challenging to maintain. Now, armed with this comprehensive knowledge, you are fully aware that there exist truly potent and fully comprehensive protein sources that dramatically exceed the nutritional offerings of traditional eggs. From the accessible and humble chickpeas to the unparalleled power of dried fish powder, these carefully selected foods are not merely adding protein to your plate. They are actively engaged in the profound process of rebuilding your strength, dramatically improving your recovery capabilities after any physical exertion, and, perhaps most importantly, safeguarding your precious independence as you gracefully navigate the aging process. It is a powerful reminder that even one seemingly small and incremental dietary change can initiate a cascade of profoundly significant positive transformations in your health. So, with this newfound understanding, which of these remarkable protein powerhouses will you commit to trying first? We eagerly await your response. Please share your choice in the comments section below and let us know. Your decision might just serve as a vital source of inspiration for someone else on their own journey toward better health. And if this video has genuinely provided you with valuable insights and support, we kindly ask you to give it a like, subscribe to our channel to join our growing community, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our next important installment of Health Wisdom. Furthermore, if you are inclined to offer additional support to our channel and help us continue creating valuable content, you have the option to click the thanks icon located below and contribute towards buying us a small coffee. Every single contribution, no matter how modest, plays a crucial role in enabling us to consistently produce videos that champion your health, enhance your vitality, and protect your freedom. Because, as we unequivocally believe, staying robustly strong and vibrantly independent after the age of 60 is not a matter of pure luck or genetic lottery. It is, fundamentally, a conscious and empowered choice you make every single day about what you choose to meticulously place on your plate, actively shaping your future well-being.